Hey guys, what's up? Demon Dog here today with a rant, and it's gonna be another one on Rob Flynn of Machine Head. The secret's out. It's not a surprise anymore. He's a social justice warrior ever since he posted that video, Racism and Metal, because of the whole thing with Phil Anselmo. So he's reacting to the George Floyd incident. And yeah, he's mad about it. Of course, everyone should be mad or sad about it because it's a tragedy. But here are some things he said where uh, where it makes me cringe. Okay, so first he says that riots are the language of the voiceless. Yeah, of course, in the 1960s, 1950s, 60s, when segregation and all that stuff was going on and the stigma on black people was strong enough, then yeah, of course, riots were a language for the voiceless. But now that there's black people succeeding and all that stuff, I don't see the necessity for riots. Now, if you're protesting the police, then you should go to the police station where this officer was working at. Should go protest there instead of looting, vandalizing, and all that stuff. Okay, so he's complaining about how it took 5 days for justice to be served, to have this officer put away. You're complaining about 5 days. In 5 days, they're not gonna be, enjoying themselves or relaxing. Like, oh yeah, nothing's gonna happen, man. Like, yeah, I got the perfect lawyers and connections and all that stuff. No, 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 no. In 5 days, man, they're gonna be, having heart palpitations, sweating, cold sweat, cold feet, and all that. They're not gonna be enjoying it. They're gonna wish those days will last forever. And besides, you don't see how lucky it is in Spain. Here, there's this woman that was raped by four guys, and those four guys, none of them were stopped. Some of them still working. Some of them are cops. And you know what? They're still out and about. When it's already been months, years even. And this man, what, just took 5 days, and you're complaining about that? No shit, it takes 5 days. They have to investigate. They have to talk to witnesses and get statements from the people involved, the other officers. No, they're not having a party. They're not, celebrating how much money it would bring them to solve this case. Okay, so now he's saying that without the riots, nothing would have happened. I think there would have. If there were witnesses, people who came forward and reported the crime, or people, sharing the video that the witness shared all over, it would, be nationwide, not nationwide, worldwide news. And, uh, he would still be put away because, they would tell him, like, hey, man, I gotta let you go. You're off the force. Don't ever come back here. No, simple as that. Okay, so I agree with him when he's talking about the umbrella man. guy dressed in all black, holding a black umbrella and breaking windows. Okay, so let's say this guy is the umbrella man. He's just walking there. There's the I don't know the windows of the auto zone, and then bam, bam. He's just there breaking them. Now, yeah, the peaceful protesters. I'm in favor of them. Keep protesting. I think they're doing a good job at it. Some of them, because some of them, I don't know, they just want to, go on with the same thing. Orange man bad. Oh, no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA, and, that stuff. Then there's people that, they're just protesting police brutality and all that stuff. And and then there's people who take advantage of the situation and go break shit, start all the looting and destruction and all that stuff. Okay, so he's Rob Flynn. He's now talking about Trump that he's always tweeting and all that stuff. Motherfucker, do you think he's always tweeting directly? That all the tweets are from him directly? No, you dumbass. They have people in charge of that. They always have someone or a group of people in charge of his social media. Same way as you guys, the artists, the bands, and all that stuff. There's always going to be someone in charge of your your social media, and all that stuff. I mean, you guys as musicians, you're human beings just like everyone else. When you're not on tour, what are you doing? You're having a good time with friends, family, and all that stuff. And you don't have time to answer to fanboys and all that stuff, or answer to haters saying that, oh, yeah, the new album sucks. No, there's always going to be, someone else reading it and seeing if they should respond or not. Now, I'm not saying it happens like this with all bands. Some of them, the ones that are underground or the ones that are less known, yeah, they tweet themselves. They always answer everything. But better bands like you guys, Machine Head, bands like Overkill and Exodus and Arch Enemy, those bands, they have someone in charge of their socials. Oh, and besides, I mean, dude, despite the fact, I'm sorry, not despite the fact, but uh, leave out the fact that you like or dislike Donald. You think he's gonna be there like a teenage girl laying on her stomach with her feet up, that famous position that you see teenage girls on TV laying on their bed? No, yeah, like he's gonna be like, oh yeah, Obamagate and all that stuff. I can't do a good Trump voice, but I said I can't. But yeah, there's always gonna be, especially with presidents, there's always gonna be someone in charge of their socials, their Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever. Okay, now he's mad at conservatives for, getting mad at the whole confinement, the corona and all that stuff, how they can't go to restaurants and shit. Hey, Rob, wouldn't you also complain? I mean, you can't play a gig, and frankly, that's where the money's going lately for music on gigs. That's where the majority of the money goes. Wouldn't you be mad that you can't work, you can't perform a gig because they're not allowed yet? Because every event has been postponed or canceled. Oh yeah, and if people can't go fishing or all that other stuff, yeah, of course they're gonna be mad because they're outside because they're sick of being cooped up inside their homes. They go out for a little fresh air, still socially distancing and all that shit. And yeah, what's the problem there? Of course they're angry. Okay, so look, let me explain. Yeah, that I keep pausing. You're gonna see that there's cuts and all that stuff in this video, and that I always start again by saying, and now he's saying this and that. It's because I'm pausing and then watching the video on my phone. Because if I play the audio of his video on this video, um, maybe Rob is gonna go to Daddy YouTube complaining. Okay, so this is the part where it really made me cringe about Rob. So he's mad that AutoZone is mad about the vandalism and all that stuff. Yeah, no shit, it's not because of money and all that stuff. It's because they need to work. And not just AutoZone and Target and all the big corporations. I'm also talking about small businesses. They have to work. They have to put food on their tables, feed their families, pay the bills, and all that stuff. Despite the stuff that's happening, and sure, those people would still are still some of them. I suppose they're also mad about the George Floyd thing, but not because but because of that, they're not gonna stop working and stop providing for their families. Besides, wouldn't you be pissed off if you couldn't work because of the corona? Because of the lockdown, quarantine, and all that stuff, and you're getting broke because they don't give you enough money. And now you're, ready, stronger than ever. You're back to work. And now you can't work because some idiot decided to, destroy shit. Oh, yeah, let's go destroy shit. Because we're fucking heroes, man. We're Antifa. Okay, guys, there's gonna be a part two of, debunking his claims. So stay tuned.